The sponsor of my stream and podcast is DistroKid. If you want 10% off on your first subscription with DistroKid, release your music to the world on every major music platform. Make sure to go to my website, andrewvanzark.com, and click on the discount link under the tab of DistroKid.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Welcome to the Andrew Van Zark podcast.
Now you're listening with power. The information on this podcast is my opinion and some internet research. Hello, and welcome to the Andrew Van Zark podcast here on the Planet X radio station. Today we're going to talk about the LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga from the LEGO Star Wars video game franchise. So for those of you that don't know, the Skywalker Saga is a 2022 LEGO-themed action-adventure game developed by Traveler's Tale and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. It is the sixth entry in the TT Games LEGO Star Wars series of video games and successors to the LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. It released for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PlayStation 5, and much, much more on April 5th of 2022. It retails for $59.99 for the regular edition, which includes Obi-Wan Kenobi. But if you buy the $69.99 version, which is the deluxe edition, you will end up having all the DLCs in one single sitting. So, that being said, you can buy this on any retailer, on Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, GameStop, and straight on your console. So I highly recommend you to go get it. It's really fun. And now, let's get started with my impressions of the game. So my impressions of the game are that it's really fun. One thing I wasn't expecting was an open world facility within the Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. You can explore along the journey from the iconic Mos Eisley spaceport to the capital planet Coruscant, all in open space format, you know? The only way you could continue the story is if you stumble upon those little circles that once you hit them, it prompts you, do you want to continue the story? Which is the main thing you're supposed to do within the game, which is finish the story. The rest is just side story or side quests or stuff like that, you know? But the game overall is really fun. I really like that open world scenario. And then, besides being an adventure game, it actually has a lot of puzzling within the missions, you know? Sometimes you gotta find a code and type it in. Or you gotta move some platforms to get things running. Or maybe you gotta get some switches and see an order of turning off the switches so you can pass by the path. So it does have its fair share of puzzling, which I do like that a lot. If you haven't played any LEGO game before, this one is a good one. It's a nice entry, and it has everything that the complete saga offered, plus The Force Awakens, and anything related to the Skywalker Saga, specifically on the main storyline, you know, on the main films. So go play it, go have some fun, go do the thing, and I really like this to be a thing that people should be playing some more. Right now on Twitch, a lot of people are playing it, and they gave this game a 98% out of 100, you know? So people are really enjoying the game, and there's a lot of high expectations with the game. There's a lot of people that are playing it that haven't finished it, so they don't know what to expect after they started the game. I'm one of those. So all you gotta do is get your things running, get your things flowing, and just head on to your nearest retailer or on your console and buy it. You gotta play this, because it's really good, you know? And the Legos models look really nice rendered. You know, it's really nice. Compared to the previous entries, this is really nice. One thing I've heard people complain about the LEGO games is that they feel the same format with a different story, and it could seem like that, but it's not, because they do bring different mechanics for every different game that we have available for the Legos video games. So you shouldn't be discouraged that, oh, it's going to be the same thing again over and over and over and over like the previous entries. And no, this one is fairly different, at least of my experience, because I played other Lego Star Wars games like the Clone Wars 3, Episode 1, and many others on the mobile devices, and I've had a different experience every time. There's one on the mobile devices that's an RTS, so how different is that? It's still Lego, but it's RTS, so it breaks the monotony of being a puzzling adventure game. So if people are saying that it's the same format, same game, different story, different models, they might be in a right way, in a sort of shape or form, but in reality, it's not. It's not the same thing. Run right now to your console or retailer and just buy it. Just buy it. Just play it for yourself, or at least watch a streamer enjoy the game. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here, and this was your Ander Van Zark podcast on the Planet X radio station, where we discuss anything related to Star Wars. Let's get it. Bye. This was the Ander Van Zark podcast. If you have any thoughts or any messages that you want to leave me, go check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or my website, www.andervanzark.com, and I'll catch you on the flip side. When you listen to Ander Van Zark, you listen with power. Now you're listening with power. Ander Van Zark. Stream on every major music platform. Power to the music.